Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning out there. Whoa. There's nobody on the live 5 minutes. It's terrible. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning out there, man. Ain't doing some back today. The house. early in the morning, man. It's almost 5 a.m. in the morning. Like this, I like waking up early, working out. Been doing it for years. Get up, had to go to the gym early in the morning, but now, thank God I got my own gym in the house, so just get up and just go work out. Love it. What you guys are doing out there early in the morning, man, but let's hang out. Let's have a conversation. Let's work out, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Early in the morning workout, man. Getting up, hitting the weights early in the morning. I know what you guys get up to do. Some people get up to drink coffee, read a newspaper. That's how to get the day started. I get my day started getting up, working out, lifting some weights, and get my day started, baby. Love it. Makes me feel great all day. No coffee, no tea, no food. So this is all I need. It's a couple of minutes, a couple of hours in the weight room. I'm fine throughout the day, man. Makes my day a whole lot better after the workout. A whole lot. That's my morning routine. What's your morning routine? Let's go. just want to have a conversation about, man, what we got here with the brand. We actually just launched the brand on Amazon, so we want to dedicate this channel actually to making, just basically letting people know about our brand, how it came about, from the beginning to where it's at now. And we're just getting started, the hard work is, we're just, every single day, man, the work is not easy. It's very hard work, it takes a lot, but at least we got into the club, meaning that we're actually on the platform we was intended to be on, which is Amazon, so we're actually on that platform, so we feel like we got into the club, but it was a long road to get into the club, and getting into the club is just the beginning. It's literally just the beginning, because to get in the club, we had to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars, and that's also the money that we lost by trusting people, so it wasn't easy, man, but I'm just so grateful that at least we got into the club. At least we got into the door, so now it's nothing, it's only up, we came all the way from the bottom, well, literally we started on the ground. I had to work our way all the way up, so I'm very happy, man, that we made it into the club. And yeah, we're just getting started, man, so I just want to take a time out to share the story of how we got where we at right now. So we're gonna work out, we're gonna keep talking, and see how we work out, man. Let's go. What you see I'm doing, as you can tell, I'm working out. As you can tell, I'm in my house. I have my own weight room in the house. It's like 5 a.m. in the morning, but I wanted to start doing this live just to explain a little bit about our company and what's our intentions, basically. So this was an idea that we had from, I'll say, from 2018, 2019. So in the end of 2018 to 2019 was an idea that we had, because working 2 jobs, and other people that I'm with was working 2 jobs as well, and it's hard to become financially stable when you are an employee. It's very hard to become financially stable when you're working for someone else. I strongly believe working for other people is basically helping them fulfill their dreams for them and their family. So I always had that, in my mind, that eventually I want to become a part of something bigger. Eventually I want to become, something that I could, I wanted to leave a mark. I wanted to do something not just for the better of myself, but for the better of people around me. You know, I wanted to change the direction that my family is currently in. So it was something I always wanted to do, like, and at the beginning, just the thought at the beginning was like, damn, it's not something that's gonna be easy. Even me speaking to my own family and telling them, listen, I got this idea, man. I honestly think we should, I want to get involved in the apparel business, in the clothes business. And even my family was big, oh, I don't think it's a good idea. It's too much competition. Everybody out there is doing it. Even the people, that considered to be quote unquote my family was from the beginning was doubting that it could happen. Doubting, okay, it's not a good idea. And then I realized, I'm like, it's amazing that the people who basically want to rely on the most has no confidence in you. They have no faith in your abilities to become something better. So after that, I took it upon myself. I'm like, you know what? I gotta find people that has the same mindset as same mindset like me. I gotta find people. I have to start being around people that share the same values, the same views, just the way I am. So like me. So I'm like, okay. So that was my first. That was my first goal. So work my way connecting to people. And once again, at the time, I was working two jobs. I was doing private security and I was working another job. So my security job gave me the opportunity to meet a lot of people. I used to be a lot in the city. If you know anything about New York City, I used to be a lot in Manhattan. I worked in Manhattan 4-5 days a week in the city doing security. I used to work for a private security company, doing celebrities, stuff like that. CEOs of companies, Wall Street guys. So I had the opportunity doing that job to actually meet a lot of people. So me already had it in my mind. I'm like, okay, you know what? This is my opportunity to actually connect with people. Started talking to people as much as I can. And I'm a very, state of himself type of person. I don't really like to talk to strangers or be around strangers, but I just took it upon myself. Like, listen, you gotta get out your comfort zone. You have to become something else. You have to become something else to get to your destination. So that's what I was telling myself. I'm like, I have to get out. I have to get out my comfort zone. I have to become a different person. Regardless, I don't like talking to people, but I have to start actually talking to people and communicating with people to actually get to where I'm trying to go, to get to my destination. I have to connect with other people. So I just started talking to people, man. I just started meeting people and having conversations, like, listen, my intentions is to get into the apparel business, and I'm just looking to team up with people who has the same mindset or similar mindset to just who want a better life, who want to do things better for themselves, who want to accomplish more for themselves and their family, so it went on for months. Months turns into years, literally, but I never gave up. I never gave up the dream. I never gave up I never gave it up, dude. I just kept going. It's literally turned in from days to weeks, from weeks to months, man, from months to years, and it was going on for years, man. And finally, I met a gentleman. I'll never forget. I met a gentleman in Manhattan, and he told me that, okay, he knows a fashion designing company that he's actually he's actually enrolled in school with the CEO of that company. So I was like, make a long story short, I'm like, is it possible? Can you set up a meeting? Can you give this person my number so I could get in contact with them? And he said, yeah, no problem, no problem. And thank God he did it. He did it, man. And at the beginning, it was a female. Well, it's a female. I'm still doing business with that person. And she got in contact with me 2 days later. And we actually had a conversation for like 45 minutes, our first conversation. And she just wanted to know exactly what was my blueprint for the business. What was my blueprint, what I was trying to accomplish, and what direction do I want to start in. After that conversation, she was like, all right, so we'll talk soon again. I'll get back in contact with you. I'll email you. I'm like, okay, no problem. Man, I waited for the email. Once again, it turned into days. The days turns into weeks, man. The weeks turned into months. And after me reaching out to this girl for a couple of weeks, couple of months, and finally she reached back out to me after, like, I'll say 7 months later, after the first conversation. She reached out to me, I'll say 7 months later, 7 to 8 months later, and she said my exact email. She didn't even pick up my phone call, and she just basically emailed me after 7, 8 months, and she said, I am actually very busy. I'm sorry, you really cannot take on your project right now. If anything, I'll let you know. But right now, I really can't. I have a lot of things going on with my business, with my family, so I really cannot take on your project. That burnt me. Oh my God, that was like somebody taking a hammer and just hammering me in the face. It burnt me, man. It hurt. After that, once I read that email, I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like because I had all my hopes up after the conversation. After the conversation we had for close to an hour, I'm like, okay, you know what? It's a possibility I could work with this girl, and the things that I'm thinking could become a reality. So anyway, that fell apart after 8 months of me reaching out to this girl, and she finally reached back out to me saying that she's extremely busy, so she could not take on my project. But I never gave up. I still kept going, man. I still kept going. And let's keep working out. So yeah, after 8 months, it fell through, so I didn't give up, man. I didn't give up, because there was nothing to look back on. Me working 2 jobs, dude, me sleeping 3, 4 hours a day, literally. Still I'm not a 7, 8 hour sleeping type of person, but still, dude, I was working from one job to the next job. Coming home, I sit like at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to lay down. The time I lay down for 3, 4 hours, I have to get up, take a shower, and go right back to work. So there was nothing for me to be like, okay, let me just quit, let me give up. And no, it wasn't. That was not a part of my mission. And my mission was to figure this out. It was to figure it out, man. So what I did, I was still in the city. I was still in Manhattan all the time. I was still working. So I kept, within the process of me trying to get in contact with this girl for over the 7, 8 months, I didn't stop looking for people. Like I didn't, it was, and it's not really a good idea to keep like pursuing, like looking and looking and looking, but it's, in a way, it's good, but in a way it's also bad. Meaning that when you're on a mission, when you're on a journey to becoming a better person, when you're on a journey to doing better things with your life, to becoming a better individual than what you are right now. When you're on the journey, it's eventually the things that you think about every single day, the things that's on your mind every single day, eventually becomes reality. I don't know if you ever heard that. But it's a fact. If every single day you get up every day and you focus your mind on doing something for the better of yourself, focus your mind on accomplishing something to become a better version of you, it actually comes together. It comes together. Like throughout the time I spent pursuing to look for people and look for people to partner up with, to get this business done, to get this business up and running. In the process of that, it was so hard to meet people. Like me, every day I go to work in the city, I used to talk and ask people questions. Ask, do you know this producer? It was always no. I got so many no's, but I never gave up. I just always kept asking and asking and asking. But it's incredible how life works. Like me, I have a lot of faith in God. I don't know what's your religion or who is your higher power, but I know everybody who has a religion has a belief in a higher power. My higher power is God. I'm Catholic. Whatever religion you are out there, I respect you. I have nothing but ultimate love and respect for everybody who believes in a higher power. Whatever is your religion or your higher power, watch over you, guide you, and protect you. But once again, like my faith in God is very strong. So I just kept going, man. And I'm like, eventually something is gonna break through, and I just kept going. I was disappointed so many times. I'm like, I will meet somebody and then it will just fall apart. I will meet people, we'll have conversations, it will just fall apart. They'll just don't pick up my calls or don't even call me back or nothing. Don't email me back, don't message me, but nothing. So that went on through, I'll say, through the entire pandemic. Because then it was 2019 and the pandemic was started, and 2020 came around and the pandemic was in full effect. Everything was locked down. My security job was shut down because there was no more nightclubs to protect. There was no more nothing. So my security job completely shut down. So it was some stressful months. It was some really stressful months, man. No work, no money, no income. So it was stressful. And then on top of all of that, planning, doing whatever it takes to get this idea that's inside of me to get it out. So I'll say around 2021, around 2021, my other job, not my security job, and that's just how I'm telling you how life works, right? My other job, there was a girl who came in for a job, and as soon as she was working, but once again, I'm one of those people who I don't really befriend people. I'm not one of those let me be your friends today. I just met you. I'm not like that. You know what I mean? Like I rather just do what I have to do and just say hi and bye. So anyway, this girl came in and she got the job and she started working. She started working in the same. I've been there. So she started working whatever, and you know, one day after like, I'll say after like 6 months, dude, like 5, 6 months, dude, like she asked me, she just asked me like, she's like, I always see you and you always thinking, you be thinking about it. She's like, every time I see you, you always like you're thinking about something. She's like, everything is okay. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I was like, I just want a better life. I just think that I'm capable of doing better things with myself. Like I just think that I could accomplish more in life. Like I just refuse to settle for where I'm at right now. I just refuse to continue to be the person that I am today. I want to become a better person. I want to evolve into better things, into doing better things in my life. And she said to me, she said, I feel the same way. And right there, it went off in my head. I'm like, this is exactly the type of people I was asking God to put me around. And it didn't matter to me if this girl had money. It didn't matter to me if this girl was it. Nothing matters. Nothing at that point. When she said that to me, she said, I feel the same way. I want to have a better life. I think, and every single day I think about doing better things in my life as well. But I don't have the support from my family. None of my family is rich. None of my family ever had a business. None of my family ever basically, all of my family's just always been workers. Always basically work for other people. And they all settle for what they have. And when she said those words, I'm like, oh my God, this is the type of people I want to be around. And you may not understand why I made the decision and why I said that right there and then. Like, I didn't say it to her, but I kept it in my head. Like, this is exactly the type of people I asked God to connect me with. Let's work out. So I said, right there and then, I'm like, this is exactly the type of people I was praying for days, for weeks, for months, for years. And finally, I met somebody like this. Because at the beginning, what I was trying to tell, what I said to you at the beginning, what I said to you at the beginning was, when I first had this idea, I knew that I had to connect with people who share the same mindset as I do, or very similar mindsets. Because you need other people around when you're on a journey. You need other people around. It's hard to I it I didn't want to go on this journey on my own, because I know it's a bigger picture. It's bigger than me. I knew from the beginning it's way bigger than me by myself. So I needed somebody else to partner up with, at least one person. I was looking to partner up with 2, 3, 4, 5 people, but I was just asking God, please, just let me meet one person who share similar goals with me, who has the passion, the drive to want better, to want to accomplish more with their lives, to want to become a better version of themselves. I just asked God, please, let me at least get one person so we could work together to make this a reality. And after the conversation with that girl, I'll say like, mind you, we work together, so I'll say 2 days later, actually, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me talk to this girl. So what I did, I was like, listen, I don't know what you were doing on Saturday, but mind you, that was like pre-pandemic. After like the pandemic was like calming down, after like certain things was getting back, people were starting to like go out again. Because mind you, but the pandemic had everything shut down from 2019, 2020, into 2021. So a lot of things were still closed, but things was starting to get back up. Still things were starting to reopen. So I'm like, listen, let's go out and have a conversation. Let's go someplace. We could talk and we hopefully we could share ideas and we could do something. We could work together. So she was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So like, we set up. I called it a business meeting. It wasn't no date or nothing. It was, mind you, because I just met this girl a couple of months back. So it wasn't no date or no. I was just trying to see exactly what type of person this girl was. If she was just a talker. A lot of people talk that talk, but when it comes to action, put an action behind their words, they don't have no action. They just always just want to talk. So anyway, make a long story short, man, we agreed to go have this conversation. So we went out to have the conversation. I think it was on a Saturday. It was on a weekend. I think it was a Saturday. But anyway, we went out. And I'll tell you right now, we spoke for over an hour. And not one time I asked this girl about any type of financial situation. Because it didn't matter. Her financial situation didn't matter. All that mattered to me that day was to make sure that girl had the same mindset like I do. To just make sure me and just to make sure that girl share the same values that I have. And so all the conversation was about, like what do you want out of life? And we just kept talking. That was the first thing I asked her. What honestly do you want out of life? What do you want to accomplish in 5 years? What's your ultimate dream? What's your ultimate goals in life? And she just kept telling me, and the things that she's telling me the same way I'm feeling. She's just telling me she want to have a better life. She's just telling me that her family, they don't support her when she says she's gonna do something. Like her family never been people to go out and take risks to become better. Her family's all settled for what they have, for being employees. And I'm sitting there saying my family is the same way. Everybody in my family settled to be an employee. Everybody in my family settled literally to be an employee. And having a job is great. But there is no way in this world that you out there or anybody in this world should settle to being an employee. As an employee, you will never ever be financially stable. You will never be financially stable. Getting a paycheck from somebody else, you're just helping them fulfill the dreams for them and their family. And she knew that. She had the same type of mentality. She knew getting a paycheck is just something that has to be temporary. She knew getting a paycheck cannot be permanent. She knew it. And what made me really want to work with that girl, she had no drug problems. And that's those listen, I don't care who you are out there. If you have any intentions of becoming a better version of yourself, and you want to collaborate with people, let me tell you something. The drugs, it's red flags. I'm telling you right now. No matter how much you think people control the drug habits, it's best you don't get involved. The alcohol habits, the alcohol addiction, the drug addiction, the tobacco addiction, the prescription pills addiction. Listen, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. And she had none of those type of issues. The only issue she had at that point in her life is that she wanted to be a better person. She want to become a better version of herself. She want to accomplish more in life. She knows she could accomplish more in life. After that conversation, after that day, I'm like, you know what? And mind you, I never ever asked this girl about finance. Never. After that conversation, a day later, we met up again. And she said to me, she was like, talk to me a little bit about, like what idea you have, and what you're working on, and what would you like to work on, and let's see if we could, let's see if we could do it together. She's like, I'm willing to partner up with you. Like, I really like the way you are. I like your attitude. Like, we have a lot in common. We wanna be better. We wanna be better than who we are right now. So if we could work together, that would be great. So I was like, okay. So I told them my ideas, and immediately this girl said, let's try it. Let's give it a chance. You know what? If we fail, we fail. But let's do it. I was so impressed. There was nothing negative that came out that girl's mouth when I told her the idea that I wanted to work on. Nothing. She was with it 100% immediately. She said, let's try it. Let's do it. You know what? If it fails, it fails. At least we try. And that's the type of people I want to be around. The people that's willing to give it a go. The people that's willing to get up and say, you know what? It's nothing else. I cannot go back. I have to keep trying. I have to keep pushing forward. I have to keep going. Every idea that I have to give my ideas a chance. Because guess what? If I don't give my ideas a chance, if I don't take a chance, there is nothing better for me to accomplish in my life. And that's the type of people I want to be around forever. And if you have any intentions out there to wanting to become a better person, to wanting to become a better version of yourself, you have to surround yourself with people like that. People that's willing to just give it a try. Because guess what? If you don't take a chance, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be stuck in the same spot, in the same situation every single day for the rest of your life. You have to give your ideas a chance. And right there and then, I'm like, the only thing that we're missing, we need this, we need that. We need a fashion designing company. We need to have this stuff built from the bottom. Because we're going to do it with Amazon. And on Amazon, you cannot sell nothing secondhand. Everything on Amazon, that's why I wanted to deal with Amazon, because everything on Amazon is original. You have to be your original seller, or you have to get permission from the original seller to sell on Amazon. You have to have the correct receipts to sell on Amazon. You cannot just go take somebody's product and put it on Amazon and sell it to make money. It doesn't work like that. It don't. Let's keep working out. So yeah. So once again, on Amazon, you can't be bootlegging on Amazon. You have to come 100% correct to deal with Amazon. So I told her the idea. I'm like, listen, okay, eventually this is what we have to do, this is what we have to do, this is what we have to do. It's a couple of things that we have to do first before we even, get to the stage of selling. There's a lot of things that has to be done, And she was like, listen, whatever has to be done, whatever I have to do, I want to be a part of this. You know, I want to be a part of this because so to me, this is a great idea. She's like, I think it's a really good idea. You know, I'm like, listen, anything that else you think in the process of us doing this is all the ideas, all my ideas. I put it on the table. I basically gave her all my ideas. I'm like, this is everything that we need now, not me. I'm like, we need now. You know, you're a part of this now. You know, like, if we pull this off, we're no longer, we're business partners. This is not, you're my employee. No, we're not each other employees. We're business partners. From this day forward, we become business partners. You know, even, and that's when I said to her, financially, what can you put on the table? And she told me straight up, she was like, honestly, I don't have a lot of money. You know, like, you see the job, this was my only job. You know, plus I help, you know, my family with the rent. So I don't really have a lot of money saved. So at that time, at that point, it didn't even matter. Because money, I told you, I was working my ass off. And every dollar I had, I was saving. You know, so it didn't really matter about the money. You know, all I wanted was to be around people with the same mindset. That's it. It didn't matter if that girl had money or not. Even to this day, it doesn't matter. Just being around people like that make me want to be better. Being around people like that with this positive attitude, with this positive outlook on life, that just want to be better every single day they wake up. They want to become a better version of themselves. They're willing to take risks for the better of themselves. Risks in the right way for the better of themselves. You know, I like that. I like that a lot. You know, so after that the conversation, man, and we putting everything on the table, I was like, listen, we're gonna do this. You know, but we have to go out. We have to get a fashion designing company. We have to get basically, this is the most important thing. We have to lock hands. We have to shake hands with a fashion designer because we have to get all of this stuff designed from the bottom to the top. We have to design an entire collection from the bottom to the top. So we have to get a fashion designing company. For this is our first goal. This first thing we have to accomplish. So we set out. Man. She was emailing every fashion companies from California to Las Vegas. She was just emailing people everywhere because she was more technology savvy than I was. And that's what makes it more interesting as well. When you interact, when you're around people, you can't have people that's the same way you are. Like, meaning that if this is what I have to bring to the table, you have to be around people who could bring other things to make it come together. So that was one another big reason. I'm like, listen, that's where the money didn't matter because I'm like, this girl, she's very technology savvy. Like, she knows how to do everything technology. So I'm like, I'm not that advanced with technology. I'm good, but I'm not that advanced like she is. So I'm like, okay, this could definitely work out. So she started emailing people left and right. She started emailing people, and we'll be still in contact with each other because we work together. So every day I'll see her. She's like, oh yes, I sent out 20 emails yesterday, and she'll show me the proof. Like, she'll show me, like, she's not just one of those people that, okay, I did it, and she'll show me, like, listen, I did it. This is the proof right here. And it meant the world to me. It meant the world, man. Guess what happened? A couple of now I'll say we're close to 2022 now. I think that we was like in November of 21, coming to 22. So within November, before 22, the first girl that I had got in contact with, that after 8 months emailed me saying that she was too busy, messaged me. And I'm just trying to tell you people out there how believing in your higher power, having faith, and every single day keep going. with your ideas and don't stop because something didn't work out. It's so important out there for you people, whoever gonna see this, to know any and every idea you have, you deserve to give it a chance and constantly work towards it. Doesn't matter if what you was expecting didn't go through, keep pushing, man. And I'm telling you, in late November, December, this girl messaged me, sent me an email, a long ass email, stating that she was so sorry that what happened at the beginning, she should have called me back, and let me know at least earlier. She's sorry she waited this so late, to tell me, but she's like, oh, I really wanted to work with you, but so many things was going on. My family needed me. I was in school, this and that, I'm like, and I'm reading the email, and then I'm like, okay, let me send, I forward it to the girl now that we do business together. I forwarded to her, and I'm like, listen, I know you was emailing a lot of people, a lot of companies, but this girl right here was the original girl that actually I was had intentions of working with. Like this was the original girl that I actually had intentions of working with all the way from the beginning, back in like 2019. So she was like, oh, she was like, oh, what does, like, what's her credentials? So it's like I sent her all the information. I'm like, you could look it up, you could look her up, like, you know what I mean? And she looked up and everything checked out, just like I did. Everything checked out. The girl was a good designer. She was a really good designer. So right there and then, I'm like, listen, you get in contact with her, you message her. I'm like, from this day forward, I want you to deal with her. Like I want you to take the whole of that part of the business. Like I want you to deal with deal with the people and anything you need backup wise, I'm there. You know what I mean? Like any conversation you need to have. So like a week later, we had a Zoom meeting. We had a Zoom call. All three of us on a Zoom call. And that was in, I said, right before 2022. That was like the end of December. We had a Zoom call. And once again, she's apologizing 100 times. Like, she's really sorry for the inconvenience. But me being a man of God, me being an individual who have a lot of faith and believe that everything that happens is the reason it happened. So me knowing that, okay, at the point of she's not calling me back, at the point of she's, then she finally returned a message to me. It was a disappointing message, but you know what? It's always the work of God and His family. It was just not the right time. It was just not, don't matter in my heart, don't matter to me. I wanted it to be the right time. I wanted it to be I wanted to be, let's do it. But it wasn't the right time in the eyes of God. So for you guys out there, for you guys and girls out there, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you want to do something, right? And you have a great idea. And you're doing everything you can to make it come together. But for some reason, it's not coming together. It's every time you do something happens that brings you back. Don't lose focus. Don't lose the positive attitude. Don't lose your attitude and become angry. Don't make the setbacks make you into an angry person. Don't make the setbacks make you do things that you want to regret later. Stick to it. Just have the patience. So me knowing that, I'm like, okay, you know what, it wasn't meant to be at that time. So now she came back. God sent her back. Obviously, this is the right time for this to happen. So we was in a Zoom call for a little over an hour, just talking everything, because she already knew from the beginning. I told her the exact idea that I had. When we had spoke, the first conversation we had on the phone call, I told her exactly everything that I needed to get done and how I needed to be done. And if she has any input in the way that my design is, because since she's a professional, just let me know how we could accomplish it. So my business partner now, she just basically on the Zoom call, she was just asking them, trying to basically get her credentials and make sure she's the right fit for what we was trying to do. So everything checked out. Make a long story short, man, that after that day, in the beginning of 2022, bro, we got down to business. We got down to, okay, like this has to get done, this has to get done. You know, the design had to get done. After the design, it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into being having an apparel business. You know, first the design of an entire collection. A collection could be 7 to 8 different items. Entire collection. You know, so we designed 7 items. We designed hoodies, t-shirts, hats, sweats, jeans, and just jeans for guys and girls. You know, sweats, hats, hoodies for guys and girls as well. The t-shirts are for guys and girls, unisex t-shirts, you know, with hats. You know, because as you can see, I like wearing hats. You know, I'm not bald, but I like wearing hats and I'm a big Yankee fan. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, let's put a hat in there as well. So we did a collection of 7 different things, basically for guys and girls. So the design had to get done. She took I'll say to do the design, she took a couple of like 3 months to get all the design work done. After the design work was done, then she had to basically get in contact with manufacturers. You know, get in contact, and she had all those connects. She already the fact our chief fashion designer for our brand. She have all the connects that we needed. Like she had everything that we needed, so we just had to deal with her. She had her own business and everything. She has her own company, so we just had to basically deal with her, and she had the connections that we needed for everything to get done. So let's keep working on with that. If you're just joining me, man, we're having a conversation about how we got here with our business, our apparel business. And I'm doing back. I work out every morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in my weight room at the house. I don't know what time is it now, but I started a little before 5 a.m. in the morning. So it's probably still dark outside. I have no idea. But anyway, just having a little conversation about how we got here and where we are today and where we intend to get. So after she did all the design work, she reached out to several different manufacturers that she already did business with, that she trusts. You know, so after she finally, it took another like what, let's say another like 2 months. All of this stuff is process, you know what I mean? Like all of these things is time. But she finally got in contact with a manufacturer that was willing to take on the project. You know, so we finalized a deal with the manufacturer. Okay, we need this and this and this to be made. The manufacturer was very busy, and at the same time that a lot of things was locked down in China as well. From 2019 all the way up to like 2021, China was locked down. You know, a lot of manufacturing companies was locked down, from European manufacturing companies to Asia. Like it was, you know, it was a lot of things was still closed because of the pandemic stuff, you know. But finally, thank God, once again, we got a manufacturer that we decided to do business with, but they didn't have everything that we need right there and then, but they had basically the fabrics that we needed for the hoodies and the t-shirt at the time. So she said, listen, they don't have they don't have, I can't, at the time she couldn't find a manufacturer at denim because the jeans we were making is denim jeans. So she couldn't find a manufacturer to do the jeans. So she was like, she found a manufacturer that's willing to do the hoodies and the t-shirts. So I'm like, okay, listen, let's work with them. Let's, if they're good, let's work with them. Let's get this done and get it on Amazon. Let's get the business. We trying to get the business up and going. So let's work with them. Make a long story short, she reached out to them. Contracts were signed. Okay, that's good. Everything is in the works. So now this is just the beginning. So now the name of the brand, which is Ambross, right? The name of the brand Ambross is Ambross. This is the name of the brand right here. This is the name of the brand. This is one of our t-shirts. We have t-shirts in white and black. But before I show you the clothes, before I show you the actual merchandise, I just want to tell you the story behind everything before I get to the merchandise. So the name, basically I had to get the name trademark. So I had to go out to different legal firms to file trademark for the name. So actually me and my business partner, we came up with a tagline for the brand. And the tagline is basically what you see behind me right here. I don't know if you can see what's behind me. Right behind me right here is the tagline to the brand. It says, everything is possible. Everything is possible in life when you believe in yourself. It's right here. And I keep it in my weight room every single day for motivation and for constant reminder that everything in life is possible once you believe in yourself. So I keep it in the weight room. So this is a tagline that me and my business partner came up with. And also we have a logo. So we had to go out and get all of this stuff trademarked. So we had to hire a legal company to have everything trademarked. Just a little story behind the logo company. We hired a logo company from California. The company was called Logo Cravings. The company had so much different names, and that should have been a red flag from the beginning. The company was going on the Logo Cravings. There was going on the Logo Entity. They had like several different business names. But we hired this company to make us because at the time, let me just rewind a little bit. At the time, we needed the logo to get done. Because before we do the design and everything with the fashion designer, you need to have a logo. You need to have a logo to work with. So in the process of me and my business partner looking for fashion designing companies, at the same time we knew that we needed a logo to get done. So we reached out to several companies, whatever. We decided to work with a company out in California. And oh man, this company burnt us out of thousands of dollars to create a logo, to design a logo. Burnt us out of thousands. And it was a mistake on our end, which we did sign a contract. We did a background on the company, but the background came back of the company has in different names, but everything still checked out. And when we asked them why you guys have like 3-4 different company names, the explanation was, at the time, it didn't seem like something was wrong. But we was just being naive, and we just wanted to get the logo done. And they had 4.5 out of 5 stars. So we're like, this is a good company, this is a good fit. We could get things done. We had invoices and everything. For everything that was supposed to be done, we had invoices, we had a contract, everything. First payment to the company, got back in contact with us. There was everything was being done for the logo. Like 3 months later, I think 4 months later, the company just basically go AWOL. No response to our emails, no response to our phone calls, until finally we called one day and they said, the number you have reached is temporarily out of service. I'm like, what? How is the numbers out of service? So then I'm calling my business partner, like the number that the company gave us. So she was like, okay, I got another number. You could reach the guy that actually is doing the design. I reached out to that guy. So he said, oh no, I no longer work for this company. I quit because I don't like how they do business. I'm like, what? I'm like, so what's the company's, do you have a number for them? I have no connect. I have no contact information for that company. I don't deal with them now. He hanged up the phone. Called them back, no answer. So I'm like, oh man. Kept emailing the company, and no response. They burnt us, but it's fine. Everything, once again, everything happens for a reason. In the pursuit to become a better person, in the process of to become a better version of yourself, you are going to bump in to obstacles. It's a guarantee. You're gonna have, and it's a must. You become comfortable with taking losses. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you out there, if you wake up today and you decide that you're going to take the steps to becoming a better version of yourself, that you're going to take the steps to opening up that business that you always wanted to open for years, you have to also know that it's going to come with obstacles. And sometimes the obstacles is you losing money. And you will say, okay, I have $5,000 to invest into this business. It's my only $5,000. And it's a possibility you will lose $2,000 out of that $5,000. But that cannot make you stop. It can't. I don't have nobody rich in my family. I don't have no wealthy family members. I don't have no wealthy friends. So I'm just telling you my story. We had to take that loss. We had to take that loss. We had to eat it. Because guess what? We cannot go back now. We can't. At that point right there, already spent thousands of dollars on just to get the design. Just to get the design done for the apparels. Just for the fashion design, to design the collection of 7 items. Cost me thousands of dollars. So there was no looking back. There was no going back. No, there was nothing else to go back to. So I'm just telling you guys out there, once you decide to make the decision to become a better person, to get involved, to doing things to better your life, just prepare for the days that the obstacles come, because they're going to come. And once again, sometimes the obstacles comes with you having to take a loss financially. But it's okay. You have to prepare yourself to say it's okay. I cried. Me personally, dude, I'm a strong person, man. But there was days that I cried, bro. That I had to come to the house and just literally sit by myself and just cry. Just take a time out. But I never gave up. I never gave up. After that crying, after that couple of minutes of me just being by myself, just thinking, I know that I knew from before I got home, you can't turn around. You can't go back. There's nothing to go back to. So you have to keep going forward. I called my business partner, and she was so, she blamed herself because she thought that she should have did more research on the company. I'm like, no, it's fine, bro. It's fine. Everything in life happens for a reason. She's like, yeah, but it's not my money. I know you're putting up all your money and I feel so bad. I'm like, no, listen, it's not something you intended to have done, not something that I had intended to have done. It's fine. It's an obstacle we have to overcome. It's something that we have to overcome to keep going. It's fine. Just keep your faith. I'm going to keep my faith and just know everything happens for a reason. So to you, ladies and gentlemen out there, if you are on the brink of getting yourself involved in a business or to do anything financially wise to becoming a better version of yourself, just please know that it comes with risk, that you are going to bump into obstacles. And when those obstacles comes, you have to face those obstacles head on. You can't back away from those obstacles, because those obstacles that you're going to face is what's preparing you for who you're going to become. I am that serious. I am so serious about that. All of the things that I went through in the process of this business made me so much more stronger, made me way stronger internally than I was. You see the strength on the outside. You see the big biceps. You see the strength on the outside that I lift weights a lot. But my inner strength is stronger than anything you could visibly see on my body. My inner strength is way stronger than how my appearance look. The way that I appear to you is physically strong. My inner strength is way stronger. But that's from all the obstacles that I've went through to become who I am right now. Because I never backed away. I never, at no point that I'm like, let me go back. No, I knew for a fact I had to face these challenges head on. I knew for a fact the money that I'm losing from people stealing from me, from people robbing me, it's fine. I have to look at it in a positive way. I had to learn from those things. And when that money, right, when put it like that money was wired from my bank to that company in California. And when I go back to my bank, I went back to my bank and I filed what you call, I filed a complaint through my bank. So my bank had to basically investigate what happened with the money. It took my bank like 2 months. Then they came back to me and they told me that basically, sir, nothing we could do because you don't have this. I'm like, listen, I have the contract right here. I have all the invoices right here. Nothing could have been done. Once again, it was fun. I couldn't get angry. I couldn't make me angry. No. I had to just keep a positive mind because I knew, you know what? It's a reason this happened. It's a reason everything happened. Let's walk up, guys. So once again, man, I knew that everything that happens, it's a reason behind it happening. So we took that loss and we're like, listen, we need to get a logo done. We need to get a logo. We need to definitely have a logo for our company. So we set out again, get another company to get the logo done. And finally, the company got the logo done. And the logo is beautiful, so it happened. After the logo and everything got done, we had to get we had to move forward now. So we had to hire the lawyer, the attorneys to trademark the logo, trademark the tagline, and trademark the business name, which is the name of the brand. You know, we had to get all three things trademarked so people cannot keep stealing from us. You know, so those are things you learn, those things along the way. You know what I mean? So avoid anybody taking anything that we work for, that is hours that we put in the time to get to, that we deserve. So avoid people being dirtbags and stealing it. We have to go out and make sure everything is legally done correctly. You know, so yeah. So after the trademarks and everything went in, and I'm currently still waiting for the papers. Still, it takes a couple of months. I don't know if you ever did a trademark, but it takes a couple of months, sometime over a year. But once we set up, once we started setting up for Amazon, we needed the trademark paperwork. Well, not the paperwork, but we needed basically from our lawyer to get in contact with Amazon and give them some type of information that Amazon required to make sure that the trademark was already in process with the government. So once we reach out to Amazon, even before, once we knew that the apparels, once we know that the merchandise was being created, we was already, you know, because you can't just have the apparels, have your merchandise being created without actually getting in contact with the platform you was going to get in contact with. You know, originally, my business partner thought it was, you know, she thought at first that she was like, you don't think we should do like a private website? I'm like, no, because when you're doing business online, it takes trust. It takes people trusting you, your brand. It takes people trusting you as a company, as a business. Whenever they put the information, the credit information, the debit information, they want to make sure that that your company is trustworthy. And Amazon has a clean record of putting people over profits. You know, they have an incredibly good track record of they put people before profits. That's why they're so successful. If you ever did anything on Amazon, if you buy something from Amazon and you call them back or you mail that the shit is broken, no issues at all, that they will replace it. So they have a crazy good record. So from the beginning, from 2018, my intention was to always work with Mr. Jeff Bezos' company. That was my intention from the beginning. You know, I want to also say salute to Mr. Jeff Bezos, man, and thanks very much for giving people like me an opportunity to become a better person. Thank you very much, Mr. Jeff Bezos, and for everybody else that's a part of making Amazon as great as it is. Salute to you guys, you ladies, men and women and gentlemen out there. Thank you very much, man, for giving me, my business partner, the opportunity to become better versions of ourselves. We'll forever be grateful. Thanks very, very much for the opportunity. So yes, so she wanted to go with the website. I was like, no, that's not a good idea because Amazon has such a good track record. You know, people trust Amazon. So that's what we needed. You know, we can't deal with a business. We can't open up our own website because it's going to take us years to become trustworthy for people to shop with us. Let's deal with a company that already have that base, that trust base. You know, let's deal with a company that has that trust base. You know, so she started telling me, oh, well, they take this fee, that. I'm like, yes, it's fine. You have to, you know, like, let's get into this for the long term. Not you thinking short term. I'm like, let's get into this for the long term. Let's not think about profit wise. Let's think about, you know what, we're dealing with a company that has a good track record. We're dealing with a company that could basically take us to where we want to go. We just have to keep putting in the work. But we're dealing with a company that could help us get to the next level. So it doesn't matter if they take this fee, that fee, whatever fee they have to take, they deserve it. As a company, they deserve it because they're making sure that your stuff gets to your customers. So they deserve it. So we came to the agreement where it's like, okay, you know what, we're right. So that's when we started filling out the Amazon private label stuff, Amazon FBA stuff, and you know, it was a lot of things we had to do for that as well. You know, but mainly the things was to provide paperwork to show that you're the original owner of what you said you were going to do. That's all it is. People think that Amazon is a very hard platform to get onto. No, it's not. They just want to make sure that you're not bootlegging nobody else's stuff to get on their platform. which is a good idea. You know, it has to be original, or you have to get permission from the people that made it, from the people that created it. You have to have some form of receipt saying that they give you permission to sell this stuff, which is, I think, is a very, very, very brilliant idea. So, you know, so yeah, so that came. We put in the paperwork and everything. We did everything for Amazon, and then, you know, the final process was to get them the trademark stuff, which my lawyer took care of that, gave them what they needed, and then they approved us. You know, they approved us for them to sell on the platform, which we're very grateful. So after they approved us, we just had to wait for them for the merchandise. So the merchandise actually was ready. We got into Amazon, what, I'll say a week ago we started selling on Amazon. So after everything was said and done, like the merchandise was being created, and we still have more inventory to send to Amazon. But the reason why we just have t-shirts and hoodies now, because the remainder of the stuff, the remainder of what we are doing is still not ready. So what was ready was the hoodies and t-shirts was ready to ship out. So that's what we have right now. And we have other parts of the collection that still needs to come, which we have the jeans for guys and girls that's in the process. We have the hats for guys and girls as well that's in the process of coming. You know, we have the sweats that's also in the process of coming. So we still have a couple of things to launch on our collection. You know, that collection for the first collection we made. So yeah, we out here moving, man. Let me just show you a copy of our logo. This right here is our logo right here. This is the brand's logo, and this right here is the tagline of the brand. This is the tagline: everything is possible in life when you believe in yourself. You know, so all of this stuff is trademarked to our company. You know, so we appreciate it, man. You know, so we out here just moving. And now I'm gonna show you guys the merchandise after years of what was in my mind became a reality, man. So I'm gonna just keep working out. So yeah, man, it took a couple of years, ladies and gentlemen, but I never quit. I never gave up, man. And for those people out there, man, for you ladies and gentlemen out there, you know, that are in a situation that you really don't want to be in, that you know you could do better with your life, that you know you deserve better, you know, give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance, man. And you need to have a strong why. A lot of people don't have like a strong enough why that they're doing something. You know, what's the reason? Why are you doing what you're doing? You know, that was a question that was brought up to me. Like, why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you willing to die for what you're doing? And my why was so strong that it gives me no way out. You know, and my why to what I'm doing to become a better person is mainly to make my grandparents proud of me. I don't know who else out there. I was raised by my grandparents, my grandmother and my grandfather. My mother's parents raised me as a little baby. And my grandparents, may God rest their soul, always said to me that I'm going to be the one to change my family's lives. That I'm special, that I'm one of the most special people they ever met. And I'm pretty sure everybody out there say that, oh, my grandparents say the same thing to me, and which every grandparents do. Every grandparents tell their grandkids how special they are, how much they love them. But my grandparents were so sincere. You know, even when I would do something wrong, my grandparents would bring me to the house and we'll sit down and we'll talk with my grandmother and grandfather. Sit down and talk, and they'll tell me what you did was terrible. What you did, if you continue doing it, is going to lead you down a bad path in life. You know, and one thing I will always remember that I carry with me every single day. My grandparents used to always say to me, dude, every day they used to always say this one thing to me. Just always remember. They used to always say to me, always remember the things that you do today is going to determine what happens to you tomorrow. They always said that to me. But growing up, I never understood what that meant. I never understood it until I got a little older. And it's simply saying, if you decide to do bad things today with your life, bad things is what's coming back towards you. It's a simple way to put it. The things you do today is going to determine what happens to you tomorrow. Example, you do bad today, tomorrow expect the bad to come back to you. Simple and plain. You know, so my why is so strong. Like, to show my grandparents that they are right about me first and foremost, to make my grandparents proud of me, to make my grandparents know that, you know what, we did a great job. That's my why. So you out there, ladies and gentlemen, if you decide to do something to better your life, to become a better version of yourself, it is not going to be easy. It's not going to be you getting up and coming into this life to better yourself and think you're not going to bump into obstacles. You're going to bump into a lot of obstacles. A lot. You're going to take losses, and you're going to have to be okay with it. You're going to be having to be okay with taking financial losses. You're going to have to be okay losing friends. You're going to have to be okay losing family members. You're going to have to be okay with those things. You're going to have to start knowing it's going to be a lot of days you're going to have to rely on yourself. But if your why is strong, you will not give up. If your faith is strong, you will never give up. Never. If you have a strong why and why you're doing what you're doing, if you have a strong enough why you're doing what you're doing, I'm doing this for the better of my kids' future. I'm doing this because I don't want to work for nobody. I'm doing this because there's nothing else to do with my life. I'm doing this because I'm the first person in my family who are willing to take a chance to become a CEO of a company. This is my why. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. If you compare that to having faith, if you combine those two things together, there's no way to stop you. Bro, it doesn't matter what obstacles that I'm facing. It will never distract me from my goals. It will never distract me, because my why is so powerful and my faith is so powerful. So combining them together, it's way more powerful than anything any man or woman could do or say to hurt me or to turn me back. It's no way. My why and my faith comes together is stronger and more powerful than anything any man and woman could say to turn me around, to go back to who I was. It's never going to happen. The only way for me is to keep going forward, is to keep going up. It's the only way. It's to keep going up, 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 up. Keep going forward and just keep pushing. It's no other way. If you out there and you want to become a better version of yourself, please just keep in mind, before you take that risk, just know that risk, it could be very rewarding, but it's going to come with a lot of obstacles. A lot of obstacles that you have to overcome. Just please keep that in mind before you do anything to becoming a better version of yourself. It's not easy. People do not like to see you better. The people that you're around right now want to see you stay the person that you are. Once you decide to become a better person, all the people you think love you, they will turn their back on you. They will start telling you, oh, you think you're better than people now, you don't want to hang out, you think. They're going to start manipulating your brain. So you have to get away from these people. That's why I said to you, if your why is strong enough, you're going to lose friends. If your why is strong enough, you're going to lose family members. Remember, I said that to you. Because that's how it's going to have to become. To become a better version of yourself. In a lot of cases, you're going to have to walk away from the people that you knew for a long time. Because you cannot be around people that you cannot be around people that constantly want to be the same. You cannot be around people that's not willing to be better and you want to be better. You can't. It's not going to work. If you out there want to become a better version of yourself, you cannot hang out with people who thinks being average is okay. It's not going to work out for you. So you have to build the courage to get away from those type of people. You have to build the courage to walk away. Just simply cut them off. To become a better version of you, you have to build the internal strength to know that I am not going to settle for what I am today. I am not going to settle for what I am, for what I have. I'm not going to settle for it. And 85 to 90% of people are willing to settle for nothing. They have a job, they live in bad neighborhoods, they have a car, they're fine with life. But if you out there know that you could do better with your life, get up, move away. Don't let the basic people keep you where you at. With the basic mentality, with the basic thoughts, with the basic way of life. Don't let them hold you back, pal. Every one of us could accomplish as much as we want to accomplish in this world. Every one of us can. We have to get up and go do it. We have to be able to learn to stand on our own. We have to be able to walk our own path. You have to. You can't take everybody with you. The ones that want to go to better themselves, those are the ones you walk with. The ones that's willing to put in the work to become a better version of themselves as well, those are the ones you walk with. But the people, which is 85 to 90% of people, they're willing to stay basic. So guess what you have to do? You got to cut them off, man. There's no other way. You got to just get away. guys, let me show you our merchandise. This is our hoodies, and we went along, guys, and we did our merchandise, and we did the same or similar concept to Amazon, meaning that we did not put profit over people. We actually did it the Amazon way. We put people over profit, meaning that we went out and find the best fabrics, literally the best type of fabrics that you could find for the price you're paying is worth every dollar that you're paying for this merchandise. We find the best fabrics to make our merchandise, to give you a product that you cannot complain and regret. This is one of our hoodies. This is the gray. This is our gray hoodie. As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, this is brand new. I haven't even worn it. This is the name brand right here, Ambross. This is how the back of the hoodie looks. See the name, tagline right there. And this is our logo right here on the hoodie. You know, the hoodie is great. The material is very affordable. For the material you're paying, it's very affordable because we never choose profit over people. Our business model is to make sure the customers are happy. Eventually, the money's going to come in. If you have happy customers, they're going to keep buying, and they're going to tell their friends, and their friends are going to tell their friends. This is quality material. There's companies out there who have less quality fabric, way less quality fabrics, that's selling the merchandise for way more money. We have affordable apparels. This is very affordable on Amazon right now, Amazon.com. Very affordable. And the fabric is incredibly great. And I could guarantee you, for what you're paying for this merchandise, for this quality, for this type of quality, what you're paying is worth every dollar that you would spend. I could guarantee you're not going to regret it. I could guarantee you that, not because I'm part of this company, no, I'm a human being. I'm a human. And I could guarantee you, for this type of quality, there's companies out there with less quality than this that's selling their merchandise for way more money, and people are buying it. You buy this merchandise, you buy this brand, I could guarantee you will be 1,000,000,000% satisfied with the quality of our merchandise. It's a very, 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 very good quality, you know. And this is how it fits. As you can tell, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it fits. And it goes all the way up, so it covers your neck, it protects your neck at the top when it gets cold outside. It fits so comfortable. Now this is the hoodie right here. This is the guys. We have it in black and gray for guys, and we have it in black and off-white for women. You know, we have 3 sizes. We have medium, large, and extra large. Me, normally I'll take a large hoodie, but this is an extra large because of, you know, my biceps, my chest, you know, like my body, because I lift a lot of weight, so my body size is a little different, you know. And this is the back of the hoodie. You know, so it's real comfortable. You know, you can move your hand all the way up. You could, you know, it's flex. It's good. For this material, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, we put people over profit. We are selling this apparel for affordable prices. This apparel is being sold for affordable prices because we wanted to satisfy our customers. We didn't want to go in just looking for profit. We wanted to make sure we want to build a customer base that's based on trust and loyalty. We want our customers base to know that we are 100% committed to making sure that they are getting what they're paying for. We are we want to build a company. We want to build a company with people that surround us, our customers, that surround our company, to let them know that everything that comes out of our company is going to be 100% guaranteed. Everything that comes out of our company. So that's the reason why we have our apparel business that's just launched on Amazon. That's guaranteed. We could guarantee you our products. Guarantee you our product. We didn't put profit over people. We put people over profits. So I'm standing here to tell you today, for the cost of this, you're going to be very happy, because there's companies out there that has way, way less quality fabric that's selling this stuff for way more money. This is very affordable, and it's top quality product, top fabric. So guarantee you get yourself some hoodies this fall into the winter, you will not regret it. It's very, very affordable clothes, and it's top quality fabric. We made it affordable because we wanted to make sure our customer base are very happy. That's it. We made it the way we did it. We was basically to put towards the customers, to make sure they're happy first and foremost than anything else. Because with happy customers, the money will come eventually. So this is it, guys. So and this is our t-shirt. This is our t-shirt right here. As you can tell, we have them right in front of the t-shirt. As I don't know if you can see it, but we got right in front, the brand name is 3D printed. It's a 3D print right here. This is the name of the brand. It's 3D printed into the t-shirt. This high quality products, man. Top quality products. As you can see, it's brand new. Everything from woven stuff. Look at this. This is our white t-shirt. It's all white. We have it, as you can tell, our logo is right here in the back. And this is unisex. This is for guys and girls. We also have it in 3 sizes. We have it large, medium, and extra large. Medium, large, and extra large. In 3 sizes. It could be for guys and for girls. The t-shirt runs a little big, so if you like me personally, I take a large t-shirt, but in this brand I'm taking a medium, because I like fitted t-shirts. As you can tell, you see my t-shirt on me right now. This is a large t-shirt. I like fitted t-shirts on me, so with big biceps like this too. But I like fitted t-shirts, so I got a medium. I got a size medium t-shirt. Yeah, man, so as you can tell, guys, all the hard work that I put in for all those years, all the imagination. Give me a second. Yeah, but as you can tell, man, listen, all the work that we done put in, me and my business partner, man, and I have one business partner, man, and she became my dearest friend. Like, on my mission to becoming who I am today, on my journey to becoming who I am today, man, she became one of the most important people in my life, and we are business partners. We're business partners. We have a really good friendship. Like it's just right now. It's just sky's the limit. You know what I mean? And we're on the same page. We just on this mission, on this journey to have a better life. So we started up something, man, and finally we're on Amazon. So we'd appreciate the support. If you guys could go out, I know the seasons are changing. The season already changed. Now we're in fall into winter, into the spring. So all 3 seasons. There's 4 seasons, but for 3 seasons you could wear hoodies, and you wear every people wear t-shirts every day. Like me, I wear a t-shirt all the time. So when coming to hoodies, you could wear hoodies in the fall, you could wear hoodies in the winter time, you could wear hoodies in the springtime. So you have 3 seasons that you could invest yourself in a brand new hoodie that you could have to wear for 3 seasons. Summertime, you don't really need a hoodie, but sometime in the night, when you get late, evening time in the summer, depends on what state you're from, it gets a little cold outside. So you could use a hoodie all year round, depends on what state that you're living in, what country you're living in. So yeah, man, we're in 13 different markets. We're in Europe, we're in Australia, and we're in the United States, of course, we're in Canada, and we're in Mexico. We're all over Europe, in the European countries. We're in a couple of European countries, Australia, United States, Canada, Mexico. So, guys, you could check us out, Amazon.com. We'd appreciate the support, man, because, we're just getting started. We just been a business on Amazon for approximately, 9, 10 days. So we're a brand new business. We're a brand new business that just launched on Amazon, and sky's the limit, but we're just happy and grateful that we are actually in the door. They let us in the door, and we're actually on the platform. It took us a couple of years, it took us a little while to get there, but you know what? I wouldn't change it for nothing. I'll be honest with you. Like, I wouldn't go back and be like, okay, I'll do this different. No. I won't take nothing back. Everything that we did to get where we at right now, it was done for a reason. Even the losses that we faced to get to where we at, it all had to happen for a reason. So I'm just grateful, man. I'm just grateful to God and his family, for giving us the opportunity. Once again, I want to say thanks to Mr. Jeff Bezos and the entire Amazon, front office people, to the head honchos that run Amazon, man. I want to say thanks for giving me and my business partners the opportunity, to accomplish better and to have a better life, So thanks very much for allowing us to get on your platform. We really, 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 we really appreciate it, and we are very grateful for the opportunity. So, yeah, man. Yeah, guys, we here, man. And for you, ladies and gentlemen out there, man, that have a dream to be a better person, man, to become a better person, to do better things with your life, and you honestly know that you're capable of doing it, give it a chance. Take a chance and figure it out. Because if you don't take a chance to do it, it's never gonna get done, and you're always gonna stay in the same situation, man. I'm telling you right now. If you change your mind, and if you think, I'm being honest with you, man. I don't know who, because this is what happened to me. So I'm being real honest with you when I say this. Like, the things that you think about every single day actually become a part of your life. And I could sit here with you right now working out, and I could guarantee you those words. So I guarantee those words because it's facts. The things that you think about every single day. Just be cautious of what you put in your mind. Because if every day you think about something, eventually, eventually, it become a part of your life. I'm sitting here telling you I have no family members that ever took the chance on investing into a business, investing into themselves. Everybody in my family are workers. They work for the next man and woman. They work to make the next man and the woman dreams come true. That's all it is. Being an employee, you're working to accomplish another person's dreams. That's it. You think you're going in there and you're making a paycheck. For every dollar a company gives you, they're making at least $50 off of you. So you think about it. For every dollar a company gives to you as a pay, for that dollar, they're making at least $50+, 50 or more, off for your work. So who you think is winning? Who you think at the end of the day is winning? Once again, if you have a job out there, good for you. I'm still an employee as well. I'm sitting here talking to you about finally being on Amazon, but still, yes, I have business, I have bills to pay. So I'm still an employee as well. But I am working to become independent. So my dreams is to eventually become financially stable and to become basically a free human being. Just put in all of my time and all of my effort into things to better me, my family, and the people around me. This is the direction that I'm on. I'm in the door right now. I'm in the door. So my days are my due day is coming when I could walk away from the job and be like, thank you guys for everything. But now is my time to go put in the work for myself, my family, and my friends. Now it comes to the point of I have to go do this for me now. Instead of getting up every day and going to do it for you and your family, I have to actually do it for me, my family, and my friends. So eventually, this is the path that I'm on. If you get up every single day, ladies and gentlemen, and go work for somebody else, and you have no plans of getting out, this is it for you. You're going to live your whole life watching your boss and his family have a good life. You're going to spend 20, 30 years of your life watching your boss and his family go on vacation 3, 4 times a year. You're going to spend 30 years of your life having your kids go to community colleges, or as your boss, kids go to the best colleges in the world. You're going to spend 30 years of your life watching your boss kids drive the nicest cars that's being made, while your kids are walking, taking the bus, taking the train, snow, rain, hail, it doesn't matter. They have to take the bus and the train. While you work 30 years for these people, while they're driving around in nice, expensive, beautiful cars, your kids have to take the bus and the train. So you think about it. You have to think about those things. I'm just bringing it up towards you. I'm just bringing it to show you how this world works. If you're one of those out there that's willing to settle for that, good for you. Blessings for you. Blessing to you all day. But leaders don't think like that. As a leader, I never thought that it was a good idea to be an employee. So that's why every time I would get a pay, I will save and save and save. Because I always wanted a way out. And my way was, okay, let me bust my ass, let me work 2 jobs, no problem. But let me save as much as I can to make sure I put a plan in place to get out eventually. So you out there, you have to put a plan in place. I came from nothing. I have a Wall Street portfolio. You see me sitting here. I have I portfolio in Wall Street. I have shares in so many companies in Wall Street. So I've been doing things with my life to accomplish more and to do better down the road. I've been investing into my future for, I'll say, for the past 5 years, investing into me becoming a better version of myself. And it's not going to stop. I'm going to keep investing into myself to the day I die. Because there's no other way. Working for people don't give you that opportunity to be free. Dude, every job you go to as an employee, your boss is telling you what time to get here, what time you have to leave, how to dress, how to approach the customers, how to do this. Are you crazy? There is no freedom in being an employee. There is none. Why does your boss get to go out and do whatever they have to do all day? Enjoy life, being free. Nobody tell them what to do. Nobody tell them nothing. They do what they want to do. You're stuck doing what they told you to do. If that's the type of person you are, good for you. Good for you. But if you are better than that, if you know that you deserve to be better, if you know that you want to become a better version of yourself, if you know this is not what you're going to settle for, if you know this is not what you're going to settle for, you have to take the faith. You have to take the leap of faith, dude. You have to take that leap into like, listen, I got to change my life. I got to do these things different. I got to become a different person. And without you thinking you're going to take a chance, you got to take a risk. It comes with risk. It comes with risk. But you have to think, am I going to take this risk or am I going to stay where I'm at? You have to take a risk. Listen, not every time the risk is going to pay off, but guess what? You can't stop. If you think it, bro, if you think this Amazon business stuff was something that just happened overnight, are you crazy? Nothing good comes easy. Nothing, bro. As I told you before, and I'll say it again, on my path, on my journey to opening up this Amazon store, there was a lot of obstacles. There was a lot of things for me to overcome. But the difference with me and a lot of people out there, I never quit. There is nothing I ever started in my life that I ever quitted on. I'm not that type of person. I don't quit, bro. I keep going and going and going and going. It won't stop me. It never stopped me and it will never stop me. If you have that type of heart, if you have that type of drive, if you have that type of passion, don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. You have to constantly believe in yourself, man. You see the quote. This is a quote that it's our company quote. It's our company tagline. Everything in this world is possible. This quote, this right here, is our company tagline. This is trademarked. This is our trademark quote right here. It's our tagline for our company. That everything is possible. Everything in this world is possible when you believe in yourself. Everything. You have to believe in yourself. Absolutely. You have to have that self-belief. You have to have that self-confidence that you could do this shit, that you could accomplish it. No matter what, you could accomplish this. And that's me. I have this strength within me to know that it doesn't matter what is the problem. I could overcome it. I have that within me. It doesn't matter what I have to do in the right way in the eyes of God and His family. I am going to overcome this right here. To some people, it may seem impossible. To me, guess what? It's just another thing I have to overcome. Nothing in life is impossible. Nothing in life is impossible, ladies and gentlemen. Stop using that word impossible. Nothing is impossible. If you put your mind to if you put in your mind to solving this problem, you're going to solve this fucking problem. If you put your mind to do these things, to get through it, you're going to get the fuck through it. You have to put your mind to it. You have to believe in yourself to know that I could do this. But a lot of people, man, 85, 90% of people, when things get hard, they just turn around. They just go. They cop out. It's over. I'll say 90% of people, dude, or probably 90+% of people, Once the hard time comes, if they're on a journey to becoming a better version of themselves, and the hard times will come, instead of fighting through the hard times, instead of pushing through it, they'll just cop out, go back to what there was, to being stressed out, being unhappy for the rest of their lives. Eventually, that stress, that unhappiness leads into drug addiction, leading to alcohol abuse, leading to fucking opioid abuse, leading to tobacco abuse. Like, it just leads you down a path of straight darkness. So why would you turn around to go into why would you turn around to go into a path that you know leads you into nothing but darkness, leads you into nothing but bad? You have to keep going through. You have to push through. There is nothing back there. Don't look back. Don't never look back when you're on a journey. When you're on your journey towards a better life, towards a better future, don't fucking look back. Absolutely don't look back. Keep going. Keep fighting through the obstacles. Because to get this Amazon store, it wasn't something that happened overnight. It was a lot of obstacles I had to face. And I thank God. So meeting my business partner, I thank God for introducing me to that girl, because she was such a tremendous part of this business. She was so tremendous in every which way, shape, and form to have as a business partner. In the areas that I'm weak, she's extremely strong. She's extremely strong. She's willing to do the research. She's willing to send every single day. This girl, once we launch this business, every single day, she sends out 50 to 60 DMs every day. We are on every social media platform. She put out 3 pieces of content every single day on several different platforms of social media. Are you kidding me? I appreciate that girl more than you will know. My business partner is so well appreciated. I appreciate her so much, man, because she is my opposite. The things that I'm weak on doing, she's so strong and powerful to do it. Like me, imagine me sitting down for hours, sending out 60, 70 DMs, and she do it every day. Take the time out to send out 50, 60, 70 DMs sometimes to people about our brand. To make 3 different content about our brand every day to post on social media. To come up with ways to create ads for our brand. Like, those are my weak points. And that's where she's strong, stronger than lion. You need people like that around you. You cannot have average people around you. You need people that wherever you're weak, they're strong. And they're willing to keep getting stronger. You know, you need that. This house where I'm at wasn't built in one day. This house wasn't built by one person. It took hours and hours to build this house. And it took a lot of people coming together to build this foundation, to build this property. I'm just trying to tell you, in life, going at it by yourself is not easy. But if you surround yourself with like-minded people as yourself, you could accomplish everything that you want out of this world. Everything. You just have to surround yourself with like-minded people as yourself. You have to. And you have to be willing to cut people off. You have to be willing to let go those who's holding you back. You have to be willing to walk away from those people that you know that doesn't want better for themselves. You have to be able to do that. You have to be able to walk away from friends, from family. It doesn't matter you grew up with these people. It doesn't matter you know them for years. It doesn't matter. You have to be able to walk away. Change your phone number. Don't give them your new address. Just completely get away from this type of people. Because they're like anchors. They will keep you down for as long as they can. They're anchors. They just want to keep you in the same spot for the rest of your life. So if you don't get away from these people, you will never, ever grow and evolve into nothing better with your life. I'm telling you, man, it's been a very lonely path for me, but I'm enjoying every day. I don't have friends no more. And the friends that I used to have, which is a handful of friends now, I will see them once in a while and I will message them once in a while and they'll message me. And the ones that I consider friends, which is a handful, and they understand. Like they understand why I don't want to hang out. They understand why I'm not down to go to the nightclub, why I'm not down to go to the bar. They understand why I'm not down to go to the car meets. Like they understand why I'm not down to go to the picnics. They understand. And those are the handful of friends that I have because they have good minds, they have good mentality. They know the path that I'm on. I cannot afford any distraction. They know that. They know, God willing, I get to my destination. I get to where I'm intended to go. They know for a fact that I have their back 100%. So they don't get in my way. They don't call me to distract me from what I'm intended of doing. They don't distract me from my intentions. They support me. They cheer me on. They say anything you need and you know I'm a phone call away. That's all I need to know. If you have people in your life that are distracting you towards becoming a better version of yourself, that are distracting you to become a better person, get away from those people, ladies and gentlemen. I call those people anchors. They're just meant to just keep you in the same place for the rest of your life in this body. They're straight anchors. They don't want to move. They don't want to do nothing. They just want to stay the same way for the rest of their lives. And they want you to stay the same way for the rest of your life. Build the courage to walk away from people like that, guys. I'm going to do 4 sets of another exercise, all back. I'm working on my back today as I'm talking to you about our brand, our apparel brand that we just launched on Amazon, Amazon.com. Our brand name is Ambross, Ambross. Go to Amazon.com, guys. We would appreciate the support. We have hoodies for guys and girls. We have t-shirts for guys and girls. We have 3 sizes now. We have a whole collection that's coming. We're going to have jeans, hats, all of that stuff. But for now, what we have in our store, we have hoodies and t-shirts. We have hoodies for guys. We have off-white hoodies for girls and black hoodies for girls. We have gray hoodies for guys and black hoodies as well for guys. We have black and white t-shirts for unisex for guys and girls. 3 sizes, medium, large, and extra large. The t-shirt runs a little big, so meaning that if you're a 2X, you get a 1X, it'll fit you perfect. If you're normally a large, you take a medium. If you're normally an extra large, you take a large. It runs a little big on the t-shirts. The hoodies, you can size up. If you normally take a medium hoodie, take a large. If you normally take a large hoodie, take an extra large, but it's up to you how you like to fit your clothes. I like fitted clothes, so in the hoodies, I up 1 size because I'm normally a large in a hoodie, but with my biceps and everything been growing, I decided to take an extra large with our brand. Ladies and gentlemen, the quality of the apparels are incredible. As a company, we chose as a company to put people over profit, meaning that we went out and got the best fabrics to sell to our customers for an affordable price. We have the top quality fabrics and we are selling to our customers for an affordable price that they can afford and they will be happy for years to come with the purchase. If we have happy customers, we'll have a successful business. That's our company model. Our company model is happy customers, successful business. So we are setting out to make sure our customers are satisfied or make sure our customers are happy. So that's why we have the best fabrics out for affordable prices. We appreciate if you give us a try, and I could guarantee you that you will not be disappointed with what you're paying for. With the price, you're getting the best quality of fabrics. There is people out there, there's companies out there that's using way cheaper, way cheaper fabric and selling their products for way more money, way more expensive. We're not that type of company. We're a type of company, we're a brand of company that choose people's happiness over profit. So we're giving you a top quality product for affordable price. Amazon.com, ladies and gentlemen. Our brand name is Ambross, Ambross. Put us in the search button. Give us a chance, and I promise you, we'll be friends forever. Yeah. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I do every morning, man. I work out. This is what I do every day, guys. Get up, exercise. I don't know if my battery is dying or what's the situation, but it's my first day on live. I don't know. I didn't get no views today, but it's fine. You know, it's my first day. We're gonna continue doing this, man. Continue promoting the brand. I don't know, guys, if my battery is dying, but we're gonna keep talking though. Been over 2 hours I'm at this, so I'm having fun, man. This is what I do every day. Once again, guys, I get up every single morning, man. I thank God first and foremost that I'm awake, and thank God for giving me another day. You know, I think being grateful is underrated. I think being grateful is one of the most powerful things that you could have in your life. Seriously, I think gratefulness is one of the most powerful things that you could have in your life, man. I think you have to be grateful, no matter what situation that you're in, no matter what you're going through in life. I think being grateful is very important, bro. Very important. Even if you're at a job that you don't like, be grateful that you at least you have a job. You know what I mean? Like, just being grateful in every aspects of life, in every aspect, in every which and way of life, man. It's very important, man. So me personally, like, I am a very grateful person. Very grateful, man. You know, first thing I wake up in the morning, first thing I open my eyes, man, 3:30 in the morning. I give God and his family the praise. Thanks very much for giving me another day. You know, thank you so much to God and his family for letting me, you know, go through life to accomplish a better life, you know, to go through my day to accomplish a better life. I thank God for everything, man, you know. So as you can tell, I took the time to say thanks to Mr. Jeff Bezos and everybody else in the front office in Amazon, in the top board of Amazon. Thanks to everybody. But Mr. Jeff Bezos was the first person who started this stuff, and everybody else that came together to make it what it is now. Salute. Thank you guys very much, man. My hat's off to everybody. Mr. Jeff Bezos, first and foremost, thank you. Thank you very much. I will forever be grateful and appreciative to every top honcho on the Amazon platform for giving us this opportunity to have a better life. Thanks very much. You know, ladies and gentlemen, be grateful out there. You know, no matter what you're facing, no matter what you're going through, just be grateful for what you have right now. Be grateful for the person that you are, you know. Just don't settle. Don't settle for what you have. It's, you know, you don't have to settle for what you have or for who you are right now. You don't have to settle, but just be grateful. At least take the time to be grateful for what you have, what you accomplished at this time in your life. But you want to become better. You want to be better. You want to become a better person. So you have to keep working towards better things. But keep that grateful part of it every day, man. Trust me, it's worth it. You're getting up today. If you do, guys, I don't know what's your morning routine. Some people get up, drink a coffee, newspaper, get the day ready. Take a shower, go to work. Some people like me get up, go lift weights, take a shower, go hit the work. So this is something I've been doing for a couple of years and I love it. This is a part of my life right now. This is my routine, morning routine, so having a routine in life, guys, is very good as well. It's important, to get up with a routine, to get up with plans. It's very, very important, man. People who get up with nothing to do, with absolutely no plans for the day, they turn out to be very, very, they turn out to be in life, they don't accomplish what they set out to accomplish. Because I think every single day is very important that you get up with aspirations, with dreams to, to put into place, to put things into place to keep going. I think it's very important. Very, very important, man. To get up, to having a plan to do something, having things that you had on your mind before you went to sleep. So now you woke up, thank God you were awake, and go put those things into action and keep things going, So me, I start my day every day with working out. This is how I start my day every morning. Get up early in the morning, man, and I work out. And you can see I have a monetized channel on YouTube right now with me working out crazy. I work out in the morning in my house, and then in the evening I go to the gym to work out again. So Monday to Friday I work out twice a day, on Saturday one time. I work out 6 days a week. And I don't do it to become a bodybuilder or strong. No, I just love it. It makes me feel really good. You know what I mean? No matter how stressful is my day, that's something I could just go to the gym and everything be fine. You know what I mean? You don't really completely take the stress away, but still, it makes me have a better outlook on my situation. No matter how bad things might be, me working out just make things get a little better. So that's me. That's what I do, to keep myself motivated, to keep myself going. So you out there, guys, you have to find something to keep you rolling. Even when the hard days come, find something that could keep you moving in the direction of better. Because hard days does not come to stay. Trust me, hard times does not come to stay forever. Everything in life happens and eventually goes away. Just like today might rain, tomorrow you get up, it'll be sunny. That's just how life goes. So if you're having a hard day today, tomorrow you could get up and things could change for you. But you have to make it change. Because if you don't make it change, your hard days will never go away. You could be having the worst day of your life today, and you're going through the day and you're doing whatever you're doing the best you can to change things, and the entire day goes and nothing happened. But guess what? Tomorrow you'll wake up and the things that you did yesterday, because of you keep pushing through, you woke up the day after and guess what? Things did change. You know what I mean? So you never give up. You just keep pushing, man. You keep pushing, ladies and gentlemen. Keep pushing no matter what happened. Keep the ball rolling. Oh, man. Once you quit, guys, that's it. Failing is failing, but when you fail, you can get up and keep going, keep trying until you make it happen. But when you give up, it's all over. You know what I mean? It's a big difference from just failing at something. You could continue doing it. You fail, hey, let me do it another way. Fail, let me do it another way. You know what I mean? So everything is trial and error, but you don't stop. You don't quit, bro. Once you quit, that's when it's completely over. It's simple. You don't just you don't quit. You don't give up, man. Failing is failing. You fail, hey, you know what? Everybody fails. You fail, but you keep trying. You keep going and keep going and keep going. Eventually, it's gonna take off. Eventually, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So we gave ourselves, me and my business partner, we gave ourselves no way out. You know, so a lot of people out there, man, they start businesses and they don't give themselves no way out. They always have a plan B or a plan C, bro. We don't have no plan B. Me and my business partner, we all in. We all in on this business, on this Amazon business. You know, so every single day we do what we have to do to make it a success. You know what I mean? There is so many people on Amazon platform that's making an incredibly good living. You know, incredibly good living for them and their family. You know, this is just the beginning of our journey. This is just the beginning. We have a lot more plans. We have a lot more things that we're putting in motion. You know what I mean? We're just working with what we have. We're not one of those people to go out and be like, oh, let me get a loan to do. No. We're working with what we have. With what we have saved, with what we have right now, with what we work for, that's what we are putting into our business. Me personally do not believe in going to take a loan for a small business. No. I think you should just bust your ass, save your money, then take your money and invest into yourself. Because you're going to put into a business, you're going to get a loan to put into a business that you have no idea if it's going to work or not. You know what I mean? Money is paper. If you work for it, you get it, you use it. You didn't work out, it doesn't matter. At least you took a chance. You go back and you do it again. So we gave ourselves no plan B, man. We just all in on plan A. So every single day, that's why she put in so many DMs to people. You know what I mean? She's DMing people all day. You know what I mean? 50, 60, 70, sometimes 70 plus DMs to people. You know what I mean? Just to promote the brand. We're on social media. We're on every platform on social media. You know what I mean? Like, you could check us out on every platform on social media, man. Ambross Store. AMBROSSSTORE. We're on every social media platform. So you could check us out, man. So we out here, man. We're doing what we're supposed to do to better ourselves. You know, it's not easy, has not been easy, but that never stopped us, man. And it's never going to stop us, I'll be honest with you. So we're just grateful that we actually are in the dough now. We're in the dough. We've been in the dough for like 9 days, 8, 9 days we've been in the dough. But it hasn't been 2 weeks. But still, we're very grateful that we got involved, we got invited. Grateful, so grateful we got invited. And we actually made it. So now it's nothing else but up. You know what I mean? We came from the ground, from all the way from the bottom, and to where we at now, we feel like, you know what, we are in the middle. You know, so from where we came from to where we at now, we feel like we're at least in the middle. You know, so it's no going back down. No, hell's no. It's nowhere we're going back down, man. It's just everything else has to be up. No matter what obstacles we're going to face, we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop, man. It's no need for you to ever go back. Ever, bro. Whatever happened back there, you take the lessons and you keep going. You take the lessons from your past and you learn from those lessons and you just keep going towards your future. And when those things come up again, you know exactly what you have to do now to go around those obstacles. You know what I mean? So you don't go back, man. You do not go backwards. You don't go backwards, bro. Straight like that, man. You go forward. Every single day, you go forward. Face the obstacles that comes into your way head on. Face the challenges head on. Don't shy away from your challenge. Don't shy away from what you need to do for a better life. Don't, bro. You know, don't get up to wanting to become a better version of yourself and think you're going to take shortcuts. No, don't do it. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out, man. And those, you probably see people out there that take shortcuts, become successful, but it's temporary. You don't want to have temporary success. You don't. When you become successful, and God willing, you become successful. You want to make sure it's permanent. So you cannot cut corners to become a successful person. You can't. Because I promise you, if you cut corners to becoming a successful person, when you get up there, you're not going to enjoy it. When you get to that part of your life to finally, like, yes, I got here, it's going to be temporary. It's going to be temporary happiness. It's not going to be permanent. And you don't want to go through life getting older. And older you get, older you become, all of a sudden, bad things start happening. You want to get older, live more. Older you get, more comfortable you want to be in life. Seriously. The older you become every single day, is more comfortable you want to become. It's more free you want to become. You don't want to get to your older age and bad things start happening every single day from all the bad things you have done. For all the bad things you was doing when you was younger to become who you are. Guess what happens? Everything now going to crash on you. And you're going to go all the way back down. Now you're 70, 80 years old. You know what I mean? So do it the right way. You know, the right way is not cutting corners. The right way is putting in the work. The right way is being grateful. You know, the right way is just every single day get up and grind. Do something every day towards the better of your life. Every single day do something towards the better of your business. Every single day. Be grateful. Trust me, eventually you're going to break through, man. So let's keep working out, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people do this exercise with a barbell. It's a dumbbell. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Hope all is well with you and your friends and families out there, man. Hope everything is okay in your neighborhood, in your community. You know, that's what I do every single day, guys. Wake up, work out, and go do what I have to do for a better tomorrow. So if you get up every day, man, do something first thing in the morning. I would advise everybody out there, find something first thing in the morning once you wake up that you could do to better your whole day. You know, we all got 24 hours within one day. We all have the same 24 hours, but a lot of people wake up without any type of goals, without any type of dreams of becoming or doing anything better with themselves, you know. So if you're out there and you're one of those people that actually get up to do things towards a better life, to do things to become a better version of yourself, I'm telling you out there, guys, get up every single morning, man, and do something at the beginning of your day to actually uplift you the whole day. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I get up and I lift weights. I get up and I exercise. First thing in the morning. You know, I'll exercise from 3 something for whatever time I wake up early in the morning. If I wake up to use the bathroom, dude, immediately I'll just brush my teeth, and I'll just start working out. Like me personally, once I come into this room, like you see, once I turn on the light, you see that behind me right here, that this is the tagline to our brand. Once I turn the light on, this is the first thing that pops in. So I look at it, and just the motivation just from that just keeps me awake. Like, okay, you know what? Boom, let's go. I could sleep, like yesterday I went to sleep at 10:30. You know, so 10:30 I was awake at 3 o'clock this morning. So I'm not one of those big sleepers. Go to sleep and sleep all day. No, dude. I wake up. Once I wake up, something just the drive in me just keep me wanting to just keep going, dude. You know, I don't sleeping for 8, 9 hours a day. I'm not one of those people, man. I have so much things to accomplish. I can't sleep all day, dude. That's not me. But I get up and first thing, work out, take a shower, and then just get ready for my day, man. The day is better. Everything is better for me when I work out. Everything. So I make sure every morning I get up early, put in the work. You know, like right now I've been working out for over 2 hours, but normally I work out. But you see, like I'm having a conversation while I'm working out. So it's over 2 hours, but it's not me working out constantly 2 hours. It's me talking, working out, you know, so it all comes together. All comes together, man. If you're waking up to do better with your life, man, guys, I salute you all out there who want to become a better version of yourselves, you know, who is willing to take the risk and invest into themselves. You know, guys, work hard. Avoid the materialistic things, man. The things that take me and make me who I am today, like it's just me avoiding the materialistic lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like I have the same car and you would think, oh, this guy had money, this guy could have bought a car. No, the money that I have was to invest into a legitimate business to become a better person. I've never been big on materialistic stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm just one of those regular people that's the reason why, once again, I'm like, you know what, let's make this brand more about people. Let's get the best quality fabrics we could find that could give people for an affordable price so they don't have to break their bank to get good stuff. You know, so that was one of the biggest things that I was keyed on. Like, let's satisfy the customers. Let's have quality stuff, man. You know, eventually you have quality product. You build up a friendship, a fan base with people that trust you, that knows that every time they spend the money on your brand, they are going to get something that's worth it. So that's what we did, you know. So now we just need the people to give us the opportunity, give us the chance, and let's work together. Simple and plain, man. Just give us the opportunity. Just give us a chance. Go to Amazon.com. Ambross is the name of the brand. Ambross. That's A, Apple, M, Mom, B, Boy, R, Rose, O, Oprah, S, Sam, S, Smith. So on Amazon.com, guys, give us a chance. We'll appreciate it, and you will not regret it as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a nice conversation. I enjoyed myself, man. See my back, at least my back got a little wider. I was working on my back today, baby. So my back got a little wider, but see the back, baby. Yeah. Well, guys, once again, man, I want to take the time out to say thank you guys very much for watching this video. I'm very grateful and appreciative, man, if you guys give our brand a chance. We're on Amazon.com. The name of the brand is Ambross, Ambross, in the search bar. We have hoodies, 3 sizes. We have men and women hoodies. We have the off-white and black for women. We have the black and gray for men hoodies. And we have the t-shirts, black and white, unisex. We have 3 sizes, medium, large, and extra large. We're on Amazon currently. We're in 13 different countries. We're in Europe, we're in Australia, we're in America, we're in Canada, and we're in Mexico. So If you're out there, guys, it's fall. If you're out there looking for some hoodies, some t-shirts that's top quality material, guys, give us a chance. We'll really appreciate it. And I guarantee you guys will not be disappointed with our merchandise. We have top quality fabric for affordable price. You don't have to break the bank, but I can guarantee you're going to be very happy when you receive your merchandise. So to everybody out there, thank you very much for the support in advance. You know, to all our men and women of our United States military, I salute all the men and women of our United States military. Thank you guys very much for everything you do for us in America. For everybody else, you guys help out all around the world. Salute. Salute to all the men and women as well, to all the militaries all around the world, to all our world leaders, to every presidents, prime ministers all around the world, guys. Let's come together. Let's unite. Let's live in peace. Let's have a better world. Let's have a happier world for everybody involved, you know? So, yeah. Until next time, man, I hope and wish you guys all the best. May your higher power watch over you, guide you, and protect you, and open up doors for you. Ladies and gentlemen, your higher power is always willing to open up doors for you, but it's going to come with challenges. Your higher power wants you to have a good life, but it's going to put obstacles in your ways for you to overcome to become a different version of yourself. So when you get to your destiny, you're going to be exactly who you need to be. Let's go, guys. Take care of yourself, take care of your neighbors, take care of your community. Always do the best to make a difference in your community, in your neighborhood, guys. Till next time, man. Peace, love from me to you guys, man.